welcome back everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another video review. Today I had the Gentle Giant Thor from the Avengers Celebrity Authentics Signature Edition Mini Bust. So if you follow me on my personal pages, you know recently I've kind of gotten in a kick for Celebrity Authentics autographs. I got a huge Hulk print from the first Hulk movie signed by Eric Bana. I just picked up some photo prints signed by Mark Wahlberg, one by Mark Ruffalo. Trying to remember what else. I did get a few other things. Oh, and the Superman emblem signed by Dean Cain and Brandon Routh. And Celebrity Authentics, they have a eBay store called Barn Hollow, which they do all their sales through, and most of their auctions are, you know, they start at 99 cents, so you can get really great deals, which is why I've been picking up a lot of these. And a lot of them are their own limited edition sets. So if they have 100 Thor mini busts, let's say, which I think they actually have more, we'll take a look at the edition size in just a moment. You know, they'll list one mini bust at a time, and then once they sell, they just relist another one, which is how I was able to snag this guy for a great price. Especially considering how much Chris Hemsworth charges for his autographs, so you know, not him, but the wherever he's going, you know how much they charge. And you know, eventually after watching a few of them and missing out, I finally stuck through on one of them, and I was able to score this guy, and super happy about it. And let's get right into the review for this mini bust. So right before we start with the actual mini bust, let's take a look at the packaging that comes with it. So this is a Gentle Giant mini bust, which I'm not quite sure if Gentle Giant has made a modern Avengers Thor, just a regular edition straight from Gentle Giant, from their own company, but this is the only one I've seen. I have seen the classic comic Thor from Gentle Giant, but it's not signed by anyone and it's no special edition. But I believe this is the only actual modern Chris Hemsworth look-alike Thor mini bust that we do have. So taking a look at the packaging, we do have the small window box where you would normally see the mini bust head. We have a picture of Chris Hemsworth as Thor, the Celebrity Authentic sticker right here. We have Marvel Studios Thor, the Mighty Avenger. At the bottom it says Thor Collectible Mini Bust with the Gentle Giant logo. On one side we have a photo of the mini bust over there, and the other side just a slightly different angle. And on the back we have a picture of Chris Hemsworth himself. And here's a small bio. It's not really a full bio, but you know, it's just something really small talking about Chris Hemsworth and the bust itself, and you know, where this came from, which is the 2011 Avengers movie. And at the top right here we do have the Celebrity Authentic seal to make sure that it is straight from them. And at the bottom we do see this is a low number, number 53 out of 300, so I'm guessing they made 300 of these mini busts just for Celebrity Authentics. Oh, there goes my lens cap, oh well. So you know, you do have a pretty limited number. Here is the certificate of authenticity, which you know has the image of the mini bust, and the back again with the Celebrity Authentics exclusive logo, Marvel and Gentle Giant, again number 53 out of 300. And then here is the certificate of authenticity that comes directly from Celebrity Authentics. So they put it on like a small credit card like size plastic card, and you have a picture of Chris Hemsworth signing the Thor mini bust, and then we have, you know, his name, autographed Thor movie bust, number 53 out of 300, and on the back it just has the information. So it's really cool that they do have this along with everything. I know a lot of people won't buy autographs without COAs, and for me actually, I won't buy autographed comics unless they are specifically graded by CGC. That's just, you know, my preference, my choice, but you know, everyone has their, you know, preferences for everything. So taking a look at this mini bust, it is overall a phenomenal piece. I absolutely love it. I don't have all the Marvel Avengers mini busts. I do have Iron Man, War Machine, well, Iron Man from the first Avengers, War Machine from Iron Man 2. I just picked up the Avengers Hulk, and now I have Thor. I have been looking into Captain America from the Avengers, or I believe the first Captain America movie, not sure which one Gentle Giant made, but you know, after watching Civil War, I was really not a fan of Cap. You know, a story for another time, but you know, we'll see if I do end up getting that, and I do hope they make a Black Widow mini bust with Scarlett Johansson. That would be really cool because I know they have the statue. But anywho, getting off on a huge tangent right now. So right away, because we have it in the shot, my biggest gripe, and my only gripe with this piece, is the face. I don't know if it's the sculpt or the paint, it just isn't very much like Chris Hemsworth to me. I think it does, do a good job capturing the sculpt itself, but I think maybe the beard isn't dark enough, or maybe the shading in the skin and the paint isn't too, detailed. And I think just the expression as well isn't very, Thor-like. I was kind of hoping that, his face would be more angry or more like, I don't know, maybe gritting his teeth, maybe smiling, maybe doing something more than just a completely blank expression. So, that's really my only complaint about this figure, or about this mini bust, which, I don't really have too many of those from Gentle Giant, which they normally do a good job about it, like with the Ralph McQuarrie. He has a very nice, subtle expression, but, for this piece, that's really my only complaint. But when you take a look at the whole thing, it is such a beautiful piece. We have the nice dark grays with the navy blue underneath. We have the silver metallic arms right there. The beautiful red cape. Oh, this thing is gorgeous with, how it just drapes over his shoulders and onto the base of the mini bust. And taking a look at the helmet as well. This thing, it is overall just a absolutely beautiful piece. And I'm actually glad they didn't make it so like bright and fluffed up with the colors. I do kind of like with the helmet has that darker gray tones. The even the silver in the arms, it reflects nicely, but it's not that crazy metallic chrome silver that you see. But everything is very well detailed. We have all the cross hatches here in the biceps and throughout the armpit right there. Again, the beautiful grays and blues. We do also have the different textures, so it's smooth right here. We have almost the carbon fiber like texture right there, or the carbon hatching right there. He has, his pose is pretty simple, just holding the hammer, his hammer, Mjolnir up top with the other fist closed. Getting a look from this angle, we have a lot of scuffs and marks on the wrist armor right there. Taking a look at Mjolnir also, they didn't do, just a straight up chrome metallic color. We do have a lot of whites and grays right there with the gunmetal finish on the edges. Let me see if we have anything on top. Yeah, we do have, the logo, or not the logo, but the inscription of some sorts at the top there. But I don't see, they didn't put the if he shall be worthy inscription either, so I believe that only does pop up when Odin is speaking, or when he's speaking the hymn, but no big deal with that. And actually just capturing the handle as well, the nice brown. This hand actually does come out, so yeah, let me just get a close-up of that to make it easier. Just a beautiful design of everything. We have all the what do you call it? Not sculpture, but the engravings right there. The nice red, the almost not really battle damage, but you do see he's got some scuffs and rips in the hand bands right there. We have the nice brown. It's not leather, but you have that leather texture to it and a leather look to it, with the stitches going down and the handle at the bottom. Very cool piece. Let me just get that back in, and it snaps in tightly and snug, so you don't have to worry about it falling out. And then taking a look at the bottom, this is where Chris Hemsworth did sign it, and they did make a little space for him to sign, again with the 53 out of 300, and on the left it does say Celebrity Authentics and Gentle Giant there, and Celebrity Authentics also placed their sticker at the bottom. We do have the nice rubber bases to keep the bust off the ground. And there we have it. That's about it for this mini bust. Just an absolutely beautiful piece overall. Definitely one to get for any Thor fan, any Avengers fan, especially those who are fans of the new Thor movies. And personally, I'm not a huge fan. I don't think they're terrible, but I think, they could have done a better job with them. But overall, super happy to have this to add him to my own trinity of Iron Man, Thor, and Hulk. Not a huge Captain America fan, that's for sure. So, not that I don't like him, but, that's a discussion for another time. But anywho, thank you all for watching. Please leave any comments or questions down below. And be sure to like, follow, and subscribe all my pages. And stay tuned for the next video review.